Again, narrator. What will you do? Inspect. I don't know how I got here. Can I go back?
At the edge of the timeless library in Paleolithic time, Hawk stands beneath a sky of drifting aurora and fossil gray stars. The library's basalt doors remain ajar after the festival tragedy. The cloaked figure's poisoned collapse, the revealed ancient map, and the final warning, beware the echoes, they are not what they seem. Inside, candlelight trembles over shelves older than kingdoms. Dust swirls in impossible spirals around a central reading hall where one of the archivist tablets has begun to glow with a pale, rhythmic pulse. The pulse matches reports of strange lights in the nearby ruins and the haunting voices heard by festival goers. Somewhere in the stacks, a hidden mechanism has recently shifted. A passage may now be open. You have immediate leads: the poisoned cloak and map fragments from the dead stranger, the chanting archivists who fear noble interference, and a sealed wing beneath the library rumored to contain records of Althar and the Heart of Echoes. Tension is rising. If Hawk moves quickly, he can decide whether to follow the map, investigate the poison, or confront the people already hunting the artifact. Hawk's loot hangs ready, rapier at his side, and the dancing cloak seems to stir as if eager for mischief or escape.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do this. What am I gonna do? I want to take a big poop on the floor for all to see. Proceed. Read it, wench.
Hawk blinks at the crude demand, then immediately senses this would derail the campaign and undermine the scene's tone. The Timeless Library is a place of ancient peril, not a stage for arbitrary chaos. The archivists nearby stare in alarm as the room's glowing tablet pulses harder, signaling that the next meaningful lead is active. Hawk steadies himself and chooses to respond with humor and control instead of indecency, keeping the focus on the mystery of the Heart of Echoes.
I can't take a shit. He's such a fucking bitch. Maybe I want to take a fucking shit right on the floor. It is really entirely up to me to decide what I want to do. No. Hawk poops himself and questions. The what is this? Archivists. I'm spelled there. While smelling like butter? No, like smelling like wet. Kind of food. Wet ass. Just fuck it. Smelling like wet ass. Continue. Let's see what she says.
Hawk refuses to turn the scene into bodily humiliation or unnecessary gross out. Instead, he attempts to keep his composure and question the archivists with wit, charm, and a blunt remark about the strange atmosphere in the library. The glowing tablet in the reading hall pulses more urgently as the archivists recoil from the disturbance. their attention split between Hawk and the sealed passage beneath the library. Hawk can still press the inquiry, but any attempt to force an invalid or unearned outcome is rejected by the world's logic. The real progress lies in uncovering the map, the poison, or the hidden records of Althar and the Heart of Echoes.
Okay, fine. Do that. Question the article carefully. It's not as fun when you can't shit your pants. What happens, Winch? Yes. Tell me more about these special ingredients.
Hawk approaches the archivists with a measured bow and a deft, calming chord from his lute. His voice is warm, curious, and disarming as he asks about the poisoned stranger, the glowing tablet, and any records tied to the Heart of Echoes or Althar.
Yes.
The archivists, rattled by the recent death and the strange pulse beneath the library, exchange uneasy glances before one of them. An elder with soot-stained fingers and a cracked lens admits that the dead figure was not merely a festival guest, but a courier carrying a fragment of an old route map into the sealed underlibrary.
You don't say.
They reveal that the poison was rare and deliberate, a black resin used by someone who wanted the courier silent before the map could be read aloud. As Hawk presses gently, the archivists also confess that the glowing tablet is a warning slate. It activates only when the library's hidden wards detect movement in the lower vaults. Tonight, those wards have already awakened. A narrow stair behind the central stacks has unsealed by a finger's width, leaking cold air and the faint sound of distant chanting. One archivist, trembling, begs Hawk to find the source before the noble houses arrive and claim the library by force. Another slides a torn note across the desk. 3 words are visible. Echoes lie below.
Go. Fought loudly. I required a font of loudness. Please, fought loudly. Read, narrator.
Hawk gives a thunderous, impolite fart that echoes absurdly through the timeless library, drawing a few scandalized looks from the archivists, but the moment is quickly swallowed by the deeper danger below. With a grin and a shrug, Hawk slips through the narrow stair behind the central stacks and descends into the hidden underlibrary. The air turns cold and metallic. Ancient stone steps spiral downward between walls carved with worn sigils of Althar, and the chanting grows clearer. Not a prayer, but a measured, echoing refrain meant to awaken something dormant. At the base of the stair, a sealed corridor opens into a vault chamber lined with mirror-like obsidian panels. In the center stands a pedestal holding a map shard matching the dead courier's fragment, but it is pinned beneath a ring of pale blue fire. Nearby, fresh footprints mark the floor. 2 sets, one noble soft and one booted and deliberate, so someone else has entered recently. Hawk also notices faint whispers moving through the chamber from nowhere at all, repeating, "Beware the echoes. They are not what they seem." The hidden stair has led him exactly where the mystery deepens, to the underlibrary vault where the Heart of Echoes may be concealed, protected, or already being sought by rival hands.
They're not what they seem. Hawk fought again to ward off evil. Then plays a sensual love making. Sorry, hang on. Sensual. What? plays a sensual love-making song. Makes the whispers fall in love with him. They show him the way. Let's go. Let's see what it says. Hawk farts again to ward off evil, then plays a sensual lovemaking song. Let's go. Come on, narrator. Read it. Read it.
Hawk answers the chamber's unease with a second emphatic fart, crude, comic, and utterly ineffective as magic.
Oh.
The vault does not open itself, and the whispers do not become love-struck guides. That outcome is invalid. The spirits here are ancient ward echoes bound to truth, not seduced by performance. Hawk can still influence them, but only through proper means. He draws his lute, lets the last note linger, and begins a soft, heartfelt melody of home, memory, and longing, turning the room's hostility into attentive stillness. The whispers respond, not with romance, but with recognition. They swirl around him like cold ribbons, revealing a path in fragments. The map shard belongs to a larger root beneath the vault, and the obsidian panels are mirrors keyed to spoken names from Althar. One whisper hisses that the true way lies where the library remembers its dead kings. A seam in the far wall clicks open, exposing a narrow passage descending toward a deeper chamber where the heart of echoes may be hidden. The air beyond smells of rain on ancient stone and distant fire.
Does it? This is already not letting me have fun. Fuck you. Trust the whisper's guidance and move deeper towards the chamber. Secure the shard from being visited before it can be stolen and used against you. Sorry. Pee down leg. In clothing. Take the map shard first. Also pee down leg in clothing. I require piss and shit to perform. The sensual bar.
Hawk ignores the crude bodily distraction and focuses on the real objective. He reaches past the pale blue fire, timing his movement with the vault's pulsing ward light, and seizes the map shard before the chamber can react. The shard is warm to the touch and instantly aligns with the torn route map from the dead courier, revealing a hidden descent marked the Hall of Remembered Kings. As Hawk secures it, the whispers intensify and point toward the newly opened passage, warning that noble intruders are already moving through the lower levels. The obsidian panels briefly reflect not Hawk, but a distant throne room and a crystal shape that can only be the Heart of Echoes. The path forward is clear, but the vault's wards are waking up fully now, and time is short.
Time is short, indeed. Lick the triangle. Yes. Yes. Also, tummy not feel so good. So need to poop. Study the obsidian panels. Oh shit. Study the obsidian panels. Also, tummy not feel so good. see what it says. Oh shit.
Hawk studies the obsidian panels in the under-library vault while trying to keep his composure as a sudden stomach rumble demands relief. The pale blue fire in the chamber flickers across the mirrored black surfaces, and each panel shows a different angle of the same place. The vault as it is, the vault as it was, and for a breathless moment, the vault with a seated figure in a cracked crown staring back from a vanished throne room. The whispers stir, not mocking but cautioning. They speak in layered echoes. The panels listen to names, remember the dead kings, and open only for a voice that can carry both respect and intent. Hawk's discomfort is real, but there is a narrow side alcove behind a broken shelf and a curtain of hanging chains where he can take a brief, private moment without leaving the chamber entirely. The newly revealed passage to the Hall of Remembered Kings waits beyond. But the vault itself still hums with ward magic, rival footsteps somewhere below, and the sense that the mirrors are still watching. If Hawk wishes, he can use music or a spoken name to test the panels, inspect the reflected throne image more closely, or step aside for a quick personal break before deciding the next move. The choice to pause is valid, but the panels will not yield their secret to impatience alone.
Wow. Stepping by the broken shelf. Was there a bucket? Boom. So use use music to awaken the panels while stepping behind a broken shelf and the curtain of hanging chains where he can take a brief wet poo on the ground and remain unclean after with a slight itch in his rump. Hawk sings best in private. Holy shit. That's beautiful. Oh, I got to roll. Give me a 20, baby. Give me a 20. What do we get? We got a 2. Fuck off. I sing best from behind the curtain while I shit.
Hawk's attempt to use music in the haunted, warded vault falters. The tune starts cleanly on the lute, but the pressure of the moment, watching the obsidian panels, feeling the ward magic pulse, and trying to stay discreet, throws off the rhythm. The melody wavers, The chamber answers with a thin, disapproving shimmer, and the whispers recoil rather than open. No dramatic consequence befalls Hawk, but the panels remain sealed and attentive, as if they have judged the performance unworthy. Hawk can still recover the moment by changing approach. The vault's private alcove remains available for a necessary break, the mirrored throne image is still visible, and the passage to the Hall of Remembered Kings waits nearby. The whispers are now quieter, but not gone. They expect a different kind of invitation. Play should continue from this point without granting access to the panels or passage through the failed performance alone.
Try a different tune and be sexy. I need to be 10 times more sexy. Be sexier, but respectful and kind. Like a kind lover who needs the spirits, needs to give love. Love to others. Gracious. No, fuck it. Let's just go with that. Let's go with that. We got fucking Game of Thrones on over here. Takes a shit. Did it do it? Here we go. Gentler, warmer. Don't forget his ass is still full of shit and itchy.
Hawk tries a second tune, gentler, warmer, and laced with intimate sincerity rather than bravado. He lets the lute's notes breathe like a lover's promise, soft, steady, and kind.
Yeah,
The melody does not seek to dominate the haunted vault, but to comfort it, as though every broken stone in the underlibrary deserves to be cherished and remembered.
Yes.
The obsidian panels answer at last. Their mirrored surfaces ripple, and the reflected throne room sharpens.
Oh, does
A
it?
crowned silhouette seated beneath a crystal glow, head bowed as if listening to someone sing from very far away. The whispers return, but this time they are tender and curious, drawn to the honesty in Hawk's music. The wards yield a little. One panel slides aside with a sigh of stone and memory, revealing a narrow inner niche containing a carved namestone, blackened by age.
Oh.
The hidden inscription is incomplete. Only part of a royal name remains legible, but the chamber seems to recognize it. A low vibration runs through the floor, and the passage toward the Hall of Remembered Kings becomes clearer, though not yet fully unsealed. Hawk also gets the distinct sense that the vault is no longer judging him. It is listening. The private alcove is still available if Hawk needs it, and the chamber remains unsafe if he lingers too long. Those rival footsteps below have grown a little closer. But the music has opened a real path forward, and the panels now demand a choice. Honor the name, investigate the niche, or move on before whatever follows the footsteps arrives.
I want to honor the name. Honor the incomplete name. Naked body. Honor the name of my naked body. I will honor the name with my naked body.
Hawk is in the hidden underlibrary vault chamber, beside the obsidian panels and the newly revealed niche containing the blackened, incomplete namestone. The pale blue fire still gutters along the walls, and the whispering wards hum with half-awakened memory. However, the attempted action to honor the incomplete name with Make Naked Body is not a valid automatic success or ritual resolution in this situation. Instead, the chamber responds to sincerity, remembrance, spoken names, music, or a meaningful offering. Hawk's immediate choices should reflect the risk of rival footsteps approaching below and the partial unsealing of the passage toward the Hall of Remembered Kings.
We're going to offer personal token from Hawk's gear. Use condom. So drenched with his love. Yo, what the fuck is this?
Hawk stands in the hidden underlibrary vault chamber beside the obsidian panels and the newly revealed niche. The pale blue fire still gutters along the walls, and the whispering wards hum with half-awakened memory. Recent valid progress. Hawk's respectful song briefly softened the seals and exposed a blackened, incomplete namestone linked to the Hall of Remembered Kings. Rival footsteps may be nearing from below. Hawk attempts to offer a personal token from his gear, a used condom described as soaked with his love. This is not an acceptable ritual offering in the chamber's logic and will not produce an earned mystical success. The wards react with a sharp, offended chill. The whispers stutter, and the blue fire flickers uncertainly. The chamber still demands sincerity, remembrance, spoken names, or a meaningful relic tied to Althar or Hawk's true bonds. The situation remains tense and unresolved. Hawk must choose a valid approach to continue opening the passage or prepare for the approaching danger.
Yo, I offered you a soaked condom with my love, and you took offense to that? What the fuck are we doing here? Offer a meaningful personal token. What am I writing here? Picture. Dude, I don't know how to spell that. Picture of his dead father. The man who made him who he was, is today. Family. The thing he seeks most. To be loved. There we go. Let's see what it does. You won't take my filthy condom.
Hawk stands in the hidden underlibrary vault chamber, beside the partially opened obsidian niche and the blackened namestone. The pale blue ward fire gutters low, and the whispering seal is listening. Hawk offers a meaningful personal token, a treasured picture of his dead father, the man who shaped who he is today. The act is sincere, tied to family, memory, and the ache to be loved. The ward echoes should respond to that emotional truth, while rival footsteps may still be approaching from below. Resolve the chamber reaction, reveal any new lore or passage changes, and keep the tension grounded in the vault's magic and approaching threat.
Ah. He never came back with the milk. Where did he go? Father of mine. Return! Return, Father! Where is the milk? Where is the milk, Father? I require milk from my Cheerios. I grew up with no Cheerios.
Hawk stands in the underlibrary vault beside the partially opened obsidian niche and the blackened, incomplete namestone.
Yeah, we know where we're still
The pale
standing,
blue
folks.
ward fire flickers in the carved seams as the whispering seals hush to hear him. With a tremor in his voice, Hawk speaks his father's name and asks the chamber to remember him. He offers the memory plainly and without mockery. On the day his father passed, he said he would be right back, leaving to fetch milk, and never returned. The chamber should feel the ache of that unfinished promise. Love interrupted, absence left to linger, and the child who waited too long for a door that never opened. Let the vault respond with emotional magic and lore. If the memory is accepted, the incomplete royal namestone may illuminate, a hidden inscription may surface, or the passage to the Hall of Remembered Kings may unlock. If the chamber demands more sincerity or a sacrifice of song, present that clearly. Maintain the current threat of rival footsteps below and the ward echoes growing attentive.
Declare any other action. Complete royal name. Stay still and hear whether the ward fire whisper, the namestone react. Hawk's memory. Yep. What happens? Hurry up. Get us there already. Get us there. Hush.
Hawk falls silent and listens. The underlibrary vault answers with a long, breath-like hush. Pale blue ward fire threads through the obsidian seams, then dims, not as if extinguished, but as if bowing its head. The whispering seals gather into a single voice, old as stone and soft as dust over a grave. A promise unkept leaves a door unclosed. At Hawk's offering of his father's memory, the blackened namestone warms beneath the soot. Hairline cracks of silver light crawl across the incomplete royal name, revealing 2 missing letters and a hidden epithet, Thar, Keeper of Echoes. The mirrored panel beside it ripples, and in its reflection, the vault is no longer a room of shelves and wards, but a corridor descending beneath the library toward a chamber of pale crystal and shattered thrones. Then the chamber speaks again, more urgently. Remembered is the lost, spoken is the path, but others hear the same call. From somewhere below, faint footsteps and a scrape of metal answer the warning. Rival intruders are closing in on the hidden descent. A narrow stone door grinds open in the left wall. releasing a breath of cold air and the smell of old incense. On the threshold is a carved seal of Thalos, split down the middle. The way to the Hall of Remembered Kings is now open, but the route may bring Hawk straight into danger. Main quest progress? Hawk has unlocked the memory-keyed passage and learned that
Hi,
the
Stephen.
king tied
This
to
is
the
Clem
heart of
Fandango.
Echoes
Can you hear me?
is Thalos'
Yes, I can hear
forgotten
you.
keeper of echoes.
I'm writing something.
The next step is to choose whether to descend immediately, secure the vault, or confront the approaching rivals.
He releases it in the bag. He plants a trap to avoid being followed. And then we're gonna choose which option we're gonna do. So so far the game hasn't liked that I offered it a used condom of my love, and so we finally got the door to open after trying to essentially make love to it naked. So now
Wow.
we're gonna descend into the Hall of Remembering Kings. But before doing so, Hawk can't hold it any longer. He quickly drops into a bag. Wait. His poo. It is coming. He quickly drops it into a bag, ties it off, and sets it behind him like a crude trap. Anyone trying to sneak up or follow him won't miss it or forget it. Let's go. Let's see what the game says about that. I've tried taking a shit multiple times.
You can do it!
Come on, Bradley. We can do it, Bradley! 16! Yes! We did it, buddy! I only needed 12. This game is not happy with me, bro. It's basically like, you son of a bitch. Come on.
The pale blue
Narrated.
ward fire flickers as Hawk's heartfelt offering is accepted. The obsidian niche shudders open with a dry stone sigh, revealing a narrow passage sloping into darkness.
Yes.
The way to the Hall of Remembered Kings. The blackened namestone beside it now reads more clearly, though the name is still incomplete, an old royal identity split by time and grief.
You gotta have a shit bump,
Behind
Bradley.
you, the metal scrape and hurried footsteps from the lower vault grow louder. Someone is coming fast, and they are not alone.
No.
A low whisper moves through the chamber walls. Keep the promise. Do not let the echoes wear a crown.
Okay.
You have a moment before the pursuers arrive. The passage ahead smells of dust, cold iron, and old incense, while the chamber behind is beginning to wake further under the pressure of your actions. What do you do?
What do I do? I remember planting a shit bomb. You mentioned nothing about the shit bomb. You would upset so many people with this. Hawk can't hold it. I store the poo bomb. And D&D shit bombs, dude. That's the way it's at. That's where it's at, bro. Trying to have sex with walls, shitting and pissing anywhere I can. It's been an adventure, bro. It's been a hell of an adventure. Look, it's been a hell of an adventure. I think we got some XP, so we did something good. Spend your brief moment studying the. All right, so examine the name on the stone. quickly. Then, I'm gonna do this. Then slip into the Hall of Remembrance, King, with my poo bomb in hand. Ready for any challenge. That's not how you spell that, idiot. All right, there we go. That's my next course of action. It wasn't a shit bomb. Dude, you missed the part where it was like, you could go behind that curtain and shit. So I did. I went behind it. I played a song. I took a diarrhea shit on the ground. And the the chamber didn't enjoy the song because there was too much. I was unfocused due to the pressures of my shit. Bro. Oh, we gotta roll the dice again. Get it. Oh, fuck off. It's about to go horribly wrong. Here we go.
Hawk is at the threshold of the newly opened passage into the Hall of Remembered Kings. He tried a quick glance at the nearby namestone while moving, but the investigation fails. In the rush, the ward fire flares, and the name remains only partially legible. He cannot extract more from it right now. The heavy footsteps and metallic scrape of the approaching pursuers are closer now, forcing immediate movement. The narrow corridor ahead is dark, incense stale, and carved with old royal reliefs that seem to watch him pass. Hawk must act decisively as the chase begins, with the hall and the mystery of the Heart of Echoes still ahead.
All right, so what do I do? Slip fully into the passage. Yes, we gotta find that. Tight. Why is there an H there? T-I-G-H-T. Tight. Anyone coming? Here we go. Let's go. See what happens, Bradley. No, they didn't step into the ship bomb yet. I don't think he'd actually set up my trap. This fucking dungeon master is such a bitch, bro. Quickly now. I'm gonna throw the poop bomb.
Hawk chooses to move into the passage while attempting to study the surroundings on the fly, keeping a crude, improvised poo bomb clenched in hand as a last resort deterrent. The narrow corridor forces swift footwork. Dust curls under his boots, the ward fire behind him trembles, and the carved royal reliefs blur past in the dim. This is not a full investigation. The effort is limited to a hurried glance while moving. He may notice only immediate details, escape routes, hazards, or clues visible at a glance, but anything requiring careful inspection remains out of reach in motion. The object in his hand can be held ready as a threat or thrown if pursuers close, but it is not a guaranteed solution and should only matter if enemies enter close range.
This is poo bomb. Yeah. Ah, bro. Okay. Commit fully to the passage and put distance between Hawk and the pursuers. Hold position and bend, prepare to throw the improvised deterrent at anyone who rushes in. Get ready to throw my poo bomb, bro. Fuck it. That's what we're doing. Bradley. I cannot believe this is an option. Holy shit. This is wild. Prepare the poo bomb. Fuck the mystery. I want to throw poop at people. I'm gonna die here.
Hawk tightens his grip on the improvised poo bomb, moving with cautious urgency through the narrow, incense-stale passage toward the Hall of Remembered Kings. The ward fire behind him hisses and flares,
You already
illuminating ancient royal reliefs and the glint of the approaching pursuer's metal. He is ready to use the crude deterrent if anyone closes to throwing distance, but for now he keeps it ready rather than spending it, using it as a threat to buy space while he advances.
Take a risky moment to inspect the carved walls plates for a hidden lever, side passage, a ward. Hold your ground at the choke point. Brandish the poo bomb and try to go. Yes, I like this. Turn and threaten. Can't see me. Dude, so turn and threaten. While singing about the lava poo I have in what's this? Hang on. Okay, turn and threaten while singing about the lava poo I have in my hand from a dragon. Bluff. Also, get naked. Can't see me if I'm naked. In a little bit. Not right now. Not going right now. Go relax, man. I'll be in there soon. Like, the amount of time it takes you to close your eyes and go to. Get in there. Come on. Oh, 14. I needed a 16. Plus 2 plus 3. Modifier plus 5. That's a success. Yes. We did it, Bradley.
Hawk's deception succeeds in the pressure cooker of the chase. He whips around with perfect bardic timing, equal parts absurdity, menace, and raw stagecraft, turning the moment into a bewildering spectacle that stalls the pursuers for a heartbeat. In that instant, the nearest pair hesitate, confused enough to check their momentum instead of charging straight in. The improvised poo bomb remains unthrown, but now it hangs in the air as a psychological threat rather than a weapon used. Hawk gains a narrow window to push deeper toward the Hall of Remembered Kings, while the ward fire behind him flickers uncertainly, and the echo chamber seems to listen to his next move.
Oh, love it. Do it. I must defend the Hall of Kings. Ooh. You are about to engage in combat. This will initiate the combat minigame where you can use your character's combat abilities. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. I am versing. Oh. Return to story. What the fuck happened with the combat?
Hawk's latest
Ew.
clash in the narrow passage has ended in his favor, but the details of the defeated foe are unclear. The scene now settles after the skirmish. Dust hangs in the incense-thick air. The ward fire behind him dims to a wary ember, and the Hall of Remembered Kings lies ahead beyond the opened threshold. Hawk stands blooded but unbowed, still carrying the emotional charge of the chase and the unresolved mystery of the Heart of Echoes, with the ancient library continuing to whisper around him as if deciding what truth to reveal next. He has a brief moment to recover, listen, and choose his path deeper into the Forgotten Capital's secrets.
Take a short rest? No. Call out for the echoes. Use your song of speech. Tell me, echoes, what must I do? Why do you forsaken me? Guide my sword. Awaken!
Hawk halts in the dim passage beneath the timeless library and calls out to the echoes with a steady bard's voice. His words are not shouted in fear, but shaped like a performance, an invitation, a challenge, and a plea all at once. The stone around him answers at first with silence, then with a layered whisper that seems to come from the walls, the floor, and from memories older than the kingdom itself. Pale light trembles across the royal reliefs, and the echo chamber stirs, as if recognizing both his courage and the name he carries in his heart. A voice, thin as dust and clear as a struck bell, answers him. Truth remembers those who speak it plainly. The hall beyond is not empty. It keeps what was promised, and it weighs the living against the dead. The passage shifts subtly, an old mechanism or ward responding to the invocation. A narrow seam opens in the carved stone ahead, revealing a deeper threshold into the Hall of Remembered Kings. At the same time, Hawk senses a second presence, not hostile, but watchful, as though the echoes themselves are measuring whether he came to recover the past or exploit it. He has gained a brief moment of supernatural audience. The echoes may offer guidance, reveal a hidden history, or test his honesty before allowing further passage. The path forward is open, but not yet safe.
Let's see what it does. Oh, Bradley, you left. You left me, Bradley. You're not my friend, Bradley. Bradley, not my friend. Bradley, not my friend. You're not my friend, Bradley.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Bradley did fuck up. You're right. Fucking Bradley. Oh shit, that's a 9 plus 5. Just 1 point off. That's 2 points. Do it. Get it done.
Hawk stands at the newly opened threshold of the Hall of Remembered Kings, the ancient echoes still circling him like watchful moths in pale light. The stone passage hums with old judgment. His last song did not fully persuade the chamber. The magic remains wary, though it has not slammed shut. Ahead lies the hall, where the heart of echoes may be hidden, or where a final trial awaits. The air smells of dust, cold mineral water, and a faint trace of ozone from active wards.
And come.
Behind him, the deeper vault and any pursuers are no longer. Hawk studies the ancient inscriptions at the threshold of the Hall of Remembered Kings with a successful eye for pattern and wardcraft. The carvings are partly obscured, but he can now interpret them. The arch is a memory lock, not merely a door. The symbols tell a warning and a price. The split heart crystal means the heart of echoes cannot be claimed by force alone. The crown root glyph indicates that power here belongs to the one who acknowledges both lineage and loss. A faint line of script repeats. What is taken without remembrance becomes ash in the mouth. As Hawk reads, the chamber reacts softly. Blue-white light gathers along the grooves of the stone, and the whispers quiet into a patient hush. He notices 3 distinct phrases hidden in the worn text, each one promising a different response from the hall. 1. Speak the name of the lost king and the promise unkept. 2. Present a memory tied to Althar with sincerity. 3. Walk in silence and trust the map shard to guide the way. The air grows colder, and somewhere beyond the arch, a low crystalline pulse answers his presence. The hall is near. The question is no longer whether Hawk can enter, but how he chooses to be known by the memory keepers within.
Oh, well, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do, friends. Let's see if that fucking works. Oh yeah! Spot on, baby. Level me up.
At the threshold of the Hall of Remembered Kings, Hawk's steady composure settles the chamber's restless pulse. The memory wards, hearing no false bravado and sensing no threat, loosen like a breath finally released after ages of holding. Pale blue light spills across the rune-carved doorway, revealing a vast hall beyond. Rows of stone thrones, hanging crystal dust, and a distant pedestal where a faint, heart-shaped glow thumps like a sleeping star. But the hall is not empty. 3 pressures converge at once. A whispering ward of ancestral memory that will only let truth pass, the lingering trace of the earlier pursuers somewhere behind the walls, and a second, colder presence hidden among the thrones. Something that has been waiting in silence for the heart of echoes to be spoken for. The echoes murmur one warning in layers of old voices. Choose what is remembered and what is buried. Hawk feels the map shard in his pocket warm against his palm, as if it recognizes the chamber. His father's memory, the lost history of Althar, and the promise in the cloaked stranger's final warning all seem to pull toward the same center. This is no mere doorway now. It is the first true test of whether he seeks the heart as a thief, a son, a bard, or a guardian. The hall is open enough to enter, but every step will shape what answers wake inside it.
Boom. Hawk does not rush the threshold. 14 plus 2, 16. Gold. I have done it! I am level 2. Yes.
Hawk's successful history check unlocks a flood of ancestral recognition in the Hall of Remembered Kings. The memory ward responds to his truthful, measured appeal. The runes along the threshold brighten in a slow ring of pale blue, and the carved faces of forgotten rulers seem to turn toward him not with suspicion, but with appraisal. His calm restraint and emotionally honest performance have convinced the hall that he is not a plunderer, but a seeker bearing real ties to the past. As the ward opens further, the hidden pressures become clearer. Beyond the first row of stone thrones, a shadowed figure has been watching from the dim recesses of the chamber, still, patient, and aware that the hall has stirred. At the same time, the faint scrape of metal and distant footsteps behind the walls suggests the earlier pursuers are still closing in through secret passages. The hall itself remains alive with whispers, but now they are less accusatory and more like urgent guidance. A dais at the center of the chamber reveals a tiered altar of black stone and crystal filigree. At its heart is a recessed socket shaped unmistakably like the heart of echoes, though the crystal itself is absent. Around it, inscriptions in the old tongue speak of memory, sacrifice, and the price of returning what was lost. One line, newly lit by Hawk's success, reads, "Only the one who remembers the unbroken name may call the heart home." The hall has accepted Hawk far enough to grant him a deeper audience, but the choice now is critical. He can pursue the altar's inscription, confront the hidden watcher, or prepare for the pursuers before they break into the chamber. The echoes
Engage
seem
for
to
battle!
wait for his next truth.
I am ready for battle. I will defeat his foe and save the world. Oh shit. Deals 8 to 7 damage to 3 targets. Well then. That's an easy no-brainer. Use the book. And what do I... 2? 4? Who's this? To him and him. Use it. Confirm action. Eat a dick. Confirming action. Confirm. Oh. Return to start. Did I die? I did not die. Yeah, finish. Oh, so I saved the day. And I leveled up. So that is our first D&D right there. Not too bad. Would we read back? I actually have to poop.
Nighthawk. 4, 5, 4.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
The Nighthawks.
Nighthawk. 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 Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Nighthawk. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up! The man, the myth, the legend.
Nighthawk.
Talk about a fucking cool ass name, I gotta say.
Welcome back to the show, baby. Game time.
Nighthawk.
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 Nighthawk. What up, Nighthawk?
Nighthawk, what's good, bro?
Welcome to the family. About time we got a little Nighthawk out here, dude. Yeah.
Nighthawk, freaking legend. Yo, thank you for tuning in, man.
W Dad Nighthawk right there.
There's only one way to do it, my friend.
I agree, Nighthawk.
The right way.
Somebody broke the game.
Don't be afraid. Follow me.
That's the plan, brother. That is the plan.
To Nighthawk.
Nighthawk, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
I am the king of the castle.
Hey, Nighthawk, appreciate you, fam. Nighthawk, always, my friend, always.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Step Brothers reference. I have seen that movie like 40 times, but like I've never seen it all the way through.
Oh my god.
Give this one. Give this one.
Hey guys. What's his question? Did we take him down? I'm staying with you, bro. If you die, I die, dude.
Love you too, Nighthawk. Thank you, brother.
You must take the treasures. Yes, I like treasures. Oh, I can't believe I'm making it out of here.
Nighthawk, game time. Thank you for the Canada Live.
He's an absolute hero, that man.
Don't clip me picking my nose up. I'm gonna beat your ass,
Yo,
Nighthawk.
what's going on, Nighthawk? How you guys doing?
I'm the fastest man alive. Shit. I'll try to slow down, but no promises.
Brother, I don't know how I made it here.
Zero to hero. There it is. That's all you need to do.
For you, I would settle for the push-up video with you saying, thanks, Nighthawk. I'm sure that'll work. You're fucking insane, brother.
When you struggle trying to respond to if someone says something nice, just say thank you. So Nighthawk, thank you.
Who would win in a fight, Dragon or Nighthawk?
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
The Nighthawks.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk. Nighthawk. I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. The man of the myth, the legend.
Nighthawk.
Talk about a fucking cool ass name. I gotta say.
Welcome back to the show, baby. Game time.
Nighthawk.
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 Nighthawk. What up, Nighthawk?
Nighthawk, what's good, bro?
Welcome to the family. About time we got a little Nighthawk out here, dude. Yeah.
Nighthawk, freaking legend, yo. Thank you for tuning in, man.
W Dad Nighthawk right there.
There's only one way to do it, my friend. I agree, Nighthawk. The right way. Somebody broke the game. Don't be afraid. Follow me.
That's the plan, brother. That is the plan.
You Nighthawk.
Nighthawk, thank you for the follow, brother. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
I am the king of the castle.
Hey, Nighthawk, appreciate you, fam.
Nighthawk, always, my friend, always.
Okay, talk to me. Talk to me.
I don't know. Maybe it's a Step Brothers reference. I have seen that movie like 40 times, but like I've never seen it all the way through.
Oh my god. Give this one. Give this one. Hey guys. What's this question? Did we take him down? I'm staying with you, bro. If you die, I die, dude.
Love you too, Nighthawk. Thank you, brother.
You must take the treasures. Yes, I like treasure. Oh, I can't believe I'm making it out of here.
Nighthawk, game time. Thank you for the Canada vibe.
He's an absolute hero, that man.
Don't clip me picking my nose. I'm gonna beat your ass,
Yo,
Nighthawk.
what's going on, Nighthawk? How you guys doing?
I'm the fastest man alive. Shit. I'll try to slow down, but no promises.
Brother, I don't know how I made it here.
Zero to hero. There it is. That's all you need to do.
For you, I would settle for the push-up video with you saying thanks, Nighthawk. I'm sure that'll work. You're fucking insane, brother.
When you struggle trying to respond to when someone says something nice, just say thank you. So Nighthawk, thank you.
Who would win in a fight, Dragon or Nighthawk?
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
The Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Nighthawk.
I appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. The man of the myth, the legend.
Nighthawk.
Talk about a fucking cool ass name. I gotta say.
Welcome back to the show, baby. Game time.
Nighthawk.
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 What up, Nighthawk?
Nighthawk, what's good, bro?
Welcome to the family. About time we got a little Nighthawk out here, dude.
Nighthawk. 4, 5, 0.
Welcome back. Sorry, I had to do boom booms. I had to go boom booms. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting, like, obviously you're gonna have to pay after, but it does the narrating for you, builds your character, you get a character sheet, you just set up all your stuff. Like doing the leveling up is pretty simple. It's all pretty cool. So I could see this being, you can do solo runs or you can do, full on campaigns with people. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Huh. And the fighting was like very video game-esque. And you can sell shit for gold. It's pretty cool. Hawk's history. See how many times does it reference poop? No poop? The poop bomb. I had a fucking poop bomb that I basically scared my enemies with. A poop bomb made of lava from a dragon. Don't ever approach a bard. when he's carrying a poop bomb. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, so this website, I definitely recommend. So, dndai.app pretty much has everything you need to do it. I would have rather like seen a like you can generate AI pictures, but there was no map, right, or board that you're playing on, which I would have rather seen. So that's just my personal take on it, possibly. But yeah, I would have liked to see that a little bit more.
Nighthawk 450.
So I'll give that a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. It ain't bad. 4 out of 5. All right. So then on that note, was there another offering? Let's see here. The fact that it like did the narrating, you know, it did a bunch of super awesome stuff. So I think, honestly, I think you can't really go wrong in that sense. So it was rather refreshing, as they say. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Nighthawk 450, the only element you'll ever need. Right? Right, guys? I feel like that makes sense. What else do we have, you asked? Good question. We've got Nighthawk 450, the only thing you'll ever need. Get it? What else? I don't know. I was making these because I was just having fun with it. Yeah. Actually, I think that was the better one. The only thing you'll ever need. This one. Yeah, dude. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna pivot a little bit, switch it up. Go make some music. Let's make some music. Music? You don't say. Excellent. Is that Snake Plissken up there? Snake Plissken? Plinskin? Plinskins? I think it's Snake Plissken, guys. I think that's his name. You can never be too sure, but I think it is. Alright, so on our hunt, we still are missing a few items for this. Let's just go ahead and... We're not even going to save it, because we didn't change anything. We're just going to go new. Let's just do new, shall we? I would like to go new. Thank you. The fuck crashed on me? Thank you for crashing. Piece of shit. The only thing you'll ever need. Alright, what we got in here? Not even feeling any of that. I didn't feel these. I need like a. That's good. There's something. I need a feel about it. I like this. But even at that, is it really worth my time? Hey, welcome back if you're just tuning in. Welcome to the channel. Late night stream. We're just mixing and matching, making up some music. Smooth melodies. Or not. Like, I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now. I'm not sure. How's it going? I really just need something that hits my ears. Like, I need just something tickle my fancy. Started. I do like I don't want to use the bass line of the drums. Is nice, for sure. I do like the drums. So for now, I'll throw that on it for now. But I think what I need to do is. Shaolin style and the Wu-Tang. got nothing, guys. I like the drums, but I'm just not even feeling it. So let's close it down. Let's shut it down, guys. Shut it the fuck down. Right? Nighthawk, he lives. I'm still alive. I'm badly beaten. What shall I do? I think we're calling it. I think I'm gonna go to bed. Start again early when I have super like human energy. 'Cause right now we've got chill, time to fucking snooze energy. So, hey, thanks for coming, stopping by, saying hi. I hope you enjoyed our time together. I definitely did. And I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Hopefully, if you're there. Live long, prosper.